Well, we're recording today in old-timey fashion about whores.
Yes.
We've got Dolan here.
Hello.
And Dylan.
I like the slow whores.
Yes, the slow whores. You see, normal whores you could buy 5 for $1. But the slow whores were a bit special.
There's a reason why they're so special, you see. Most of their mothers were alcoholics who drank while they were pregnant. So when they were born, they lost quite a few brain cells, thus inhibiting their sexual functions. Making them a bit slower, but, I like to think they put a little bit more effort into it. It always feels like the first time, mostly because they've forgotten the last time. Yes. I remember once I was having relations with a slower prostitute, and I thought she had an accent at first, but no, it wasn't, because it sounded like this. It was the most gorgeous sound I'd ever heard in my life. I was smitten with her, and eventually my infatuation turned to something a little bit deeper. Was it love? I don't know.
No, it was just her anus.
Is it really love when you have to stick a ping pong paddle up someone's orifice?
I think it's the deepest kind of love.
And the most painful.
So what's up, guys?
The more blood, the more they love you. This is true. Oh, nothing much. Abe Lincoln vampire killing movie coming out. That's exciting.
That should be
It
good.
is exciting. I've always thought of him as a vampire slayer.
Well, that's the long lost tale that nobody knows about.
Mm-hmm.
His wife was actually a werewolf and retarded.
Ah.
So we're covering all our bases this morning with that intro.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, they were originally going to cast Abraham Lincoln as Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but he was gone. They couldn't use him anymore. So they stuck with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Well, that's a pretty close match.
Yeah, Abe Lincoln was a little bit prettier. I think they tried to make it a little more gritty, a little more ugly. When
Less facial hair, but, you know, Sarah Michelle Gellar kind of pulled it off, I guess.
I think she did all right.
No, she was good.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised at who watches that show, because, like...
I watched it.
Did you really?
I did.
Why would you watch that?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, okay.
I like the facial hair. It's just kind of
It's
attractive.
beautiful. It's fuzzy.
Well, you can just grab onto it and just thrust forward. It's like a couple of handles on the side of the face instead of a ponytail on the back of the head or pigtails. You just grab on, and that beard hair, it stays in there harder. You know,
that noise they
And
make.
it tickles a little more.
Yeah.
Just kind of on the scrotum.
yeah. It's a different kind of feeling. It's a different sensation.
Yes.
So
It's not for everyone.
no.
No.
So who they get cast to play Abraham Lincoln? I was gonna say Batman because of our previous conversation about being Batman.
True. But Benjamin Walker.
Who the hell's that?
He's recently got off Broadway. He was playing...
So he's gay.
No, actually. He's playing Andrew Jackson. The musical we're doing
He'd
right now...
like to be gay.
He's doing the musical we're doing right now is the musical that he just got finished doing. It's called Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, and he played Andrew Jackson.
Who's Andrew Jackson?
You don't know who Andrew Jackson was?
He's the guy in the 20, right?
Yes, he was the president.
He was a president too?
Some say war hero, others an American Hitler. You decide.
I just say the guy on the 20. That was something important right there.
I know, that's bad. You ever notice that the penny, because Abraham Lincoln, is the only one where he's facing the opposite direction of everybody else?
That's
No,
because
I
he's
did
too
not.
fucking hardcore.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't want to look in the other direction.
Nonconformist.
Oh, craziness. You know, anybody that can take the plight of a people and make it a political statement is okay by me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. We seldom forget the plight of the Munchkins and the hardships they went through.
Yes.
But under the rule of the Wicked Witch of the West...
Oh, that rule.
Yes, well, we all know what happened then. Abraham Lincoln had his bottle of whiskey, fought the zombies with Chuck Norris, and the rest is in the history
Oh,
books.
he was so Batman.
He Batmaned the fuck out of those zombies.
He was Batmaned off his ass most of the time while he was campaigning, actually. Completely Batman.
Dude, we were at the bar last night, and I made the mistake of ordering 2 Irish car bombs. We're Batmaned.
Ah, shit.
It was craziness. Did you know, I don't know, well, you guys aren't even old enough to drink, are you?
That's true.
Not legally.
Not legally. Well, you're closer. See, I didn't realize, because you're supposed to shotgun an Irish car bomb really quick, all right? Because it's made with Bailey. They put a shot of Bailey's and some whiskey in there. Apparently, if you don't shotgun it, the Bailey's settles and, like, turns into cheese or some shit in the beer.
So you could get drunk off cheese.
It's pretty fucking crazy. You
guys
can
want to get Batman off cheese.
Let's go get some cheese.
You ever heard of a bear fight?
You know, knowing your history, I'm kind of concerned as to what a bear fight is.
Wait, are we back at the special topic?
I've never...
Two
No.
special people fighting and then making love at the end.
No,
and
that...
they're all hairy. And
well, that would be 2 really big, burly gay men just fighting each other. And
Well,
then
they have to be
eventually
retarded.
They could be.
Just for the bear sounds.
But no, a bear fight is some kind of shot. I think it's like whiskey and cream or something disgusting.
Oh, I thought you were talking about two burly gay men fighting each other. That's what I thought a bear fight was.
But no, it's a shot that apparently if you drink it, it feels like there's two bears fighting in your stomach.
I don't want that then.
Well, just get a Three Wise Men or anything else.
Well,
hey, leave Shockwave alone.
Sorry, Shockwave.
He's chilling over there protecting my shelf from the evil Autobots.
And
Dolan's fist, that fucktard.
It's actually not an action figure, if you're wondering. It's a vibrator. He just named it Shockwave.
Well, that's what the brand was. Yeah. And you have to order it online. Anyways.
I got Ultravac 3000. Only way to go.
It's terrible. You know what nobody's ever thought of? What about a vibrator that dispenses its own lube?
Oh.
Huh? $1 million idea right there.
I feel like they just take it a step further and just make it dispense something wonderful like gravy.
Paper.
Gravy?
Oh, sorry.
Gravy.
Toilet paper? A vibrator that dispenses toilet paper?
Clean up when you're done.
Right? That's perfect. That's perfect.
And for those some people who use it in their ass and decide to make a mess because they go too far.
And they poop everywhere.
You know, porn stars have to get extensive, what are those things called?
Enemas?
Enemas. Extensive enemas and like colon cleansing stuff so that they can have anal because otherwise you will shit all over the place. Were you aware of this, Dylan? You look shocked.
I'm an ass man. So now I'm like rethinking my fetishes.
Well, being a former member of the porn industry, I can tell you the enemas aren't that bad after the first couple of months or so. I mean, once you've had a tube up your ass once, I mean, it's pretty much a done deal.
Jeez. Yeah. You ever watch Penn and Teller's bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Did you see the one on like colon cleansing and stuff? They had an entire episode on these like faux health gimmicks that people do to like stay healthy. And I don't know who decided, hey, shoving water up my ass to clean out my colon's a good way to stay healthy, but that's one of the ways that they do it.
In theory, it sounds like a good idea.
I
mean, who wouldn't
know.
want water shoved up their ass?
Clean your pooper out, that's for sure.
That's terrible,
Healthy
man.
pooper.
Never in my day have I thought to myself, you know what? I'm feeling a little pickish. I'm gonna go take the garden hose and shove it up my ass and kind of clean some stuff out.
You've never done that.
Haven't lived.
You haven't lived until you shoved the garden hose up your ass?
Oh, yeah.
I had an operation to have my pooper threaded so I could screw the hose in so it wouldn't fly out and start spraying everywhere. I mean, it's... Yeah. I do it all the time.
He starts tearing up. The water starts coming out of his face.
Yeah, it looks like a fountain.
Why does water come out of my face?
Sometimes poo comes out instead. It pushes the poo and then water. Once you see the water, then you know you're clean.
And it's quite a sight.
It's still muddy, then you gotta keep going.
Well, did you take into consideration poo-foo?
Poo-foo, yeah. Well, sometimes you have to. I've been attacked in the garden whilst washing on my bunghole with the hose. Hose still in the butt, mind you. Ninja tries to pull it out, and then I just take the poo drippings that are coming out of my nose, drip it on my fist, and just shit fist.
That's literally a watered down version of poo-foo.
It's watered down poo-foo. It's more fluid. It's more fluid motion, different style.
It's not as hard as the original poo-foo.
I like to use poo-foo as the people in Dragon Ball Z did and just shoot it out.
Yeah, so like Wang Chung Kung Fu, where it's like Wang Bung instead.
Terrible.
Yes.
And on that pleasant note, another successful podcast in the books, ladies and gentlemen.
And up the butt.
And up the butt.
Up the butt.
So subscribe. Pass it along like VD. And don't tell your parents, because the parents don't understand.
Unless they're Batman.
Unless they're Batmaned off their ass.
Or you got VD from your parents.
Did you get VD from your parents, Dolan?
For Christmas, yes.
Oh,
VD.
Mazel tov.
Uh-huh.